Hey guys, and welcome to another reaction video. And yeah, today I'm taking a look at another reviewer. It's Drowning in Horseshoes, or as his channel is called, Manchild Inc. Yeah, this is the last reviewer on my list right now, so unless are gonna be any new requests, it's gotta stay at these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6. You could, if you count the reviews by George Scorcher and the taking MLP too serious things as 2 different reviews, which I guess you could, but then it would be 6, but I don't, because they're by the same guy. I count them as more or less 1. So 5 different reviewers and 6 different reviews, you could say. Yeah, this one was requested by Lilith Booth. I hope that's how to pronounce her name. And yeah, I have heard of this guy, but I can't really remember ever having watched his reviews, so yeah. His playlist of reviews is kind of all over the place. There are some things in there that don't seem to be actual MLP reviews. So, but I will worry about that when I get to that. It seems like he's doing season 4, starting with Princess Twilight Sparkle. It's the oldest video in his playlist, I think at least, which is the first one of season 4. And yeah, I don't really know anything about him. I mean, I said I've heard of him, but pretty much only his name. I don't really know anything about this guy. Yeah. Also, the fan is on and the window is open because it's pretty warm again. And please excuse the mess back there. It's actually not all that messy. My sister slept here last night and I am too fucking lazy to turn that bed into a couch again. Yep. So, yeah. Princess Twilight Sparkle. I liked it. I said it. I've watched another review to Princess Twilight Sparkle where I said my opinion about it already. I liked the episode. At least I think I said my opinion. I liked the episode. I don't know. I don't know what this. You know, let's just see what he thinks about it, and I will then say whether or not I agree on it or not. That's easier for me because I'm not a reviewer and I'm pretty bad at saying what I like about an episode and what I don't. At least sometimes. Well, most of the time I'm bad at saying what I liked. So yeah, let's get this started in 3, 2, 1, click.
Hey everybody. Yep, I'm doing these now.
Okay.
God help me. My Little Pony episode reviews. Woo!
Yeah.
I even made one of these OC ponies just to mark the occasion. Do you like it? Do you think it looks cool? I hope you think it looks cool. Season 4,
what?
episodes 1 and 2. Seems like it took forever, but it's finally here. Twilight's a princess now, regardless of how you feel about that. Although it's still not really clear what she's princess of.
Yeah.
Magic, friendship, limbo.
The king of limbo.
I won't waste time with a recap because obviously you've all seen the episode by now, but I will point out that, of course, being that it's the season premiere, it's one of those adventure-style episodes, which I honestly don't care for. I've always felt like the show is at its best in the more contained slice-of-life episodes. I mean, come on, it's My Little Pony. I watch it because it's lighthearted and fun, not dark and serious. I almost feel bad for saying that because I know Lauren Faust always said she wanted the series to be more adventure-heavy, but I think that's one of those things where input from other writers actually improved the creator's original vision. Whenever someone is curious about watching the show, I usually suggest anything but the pilot, since, like most pilots, it's more like a prototype of what the series became, and just coming into it, it really gives off the wrong impression of what the show is.
True.
I'm sure I'm not alone in saying that the series didn't really hook me until around episode 3 and 4. Before then, I was just kind of
for me it was way later.
Yeah, I get it. Sailor Moon, whatever.
It wasn't
so every
that much
season I
later.
watch,
It was
and every
only a little
season
bit
I
later.
enjoy the stories, the characters, the world building, the lore, the animation,
I always
the humor,
liked
the
it, but it
morals,
really
and the
hooked
overwhelming
me
sincerity of it all that makes the show so
later in
great.
season 1
With every
at some
season
point.
premiere and finale, I sort of roll my eyes a little bit because I know it's going to be the same old final boss battle elemental harmony horse shit. I can get invested in most episodes just fine, but when it tries to be serious and adventure driven, it gets a little hammy. And when that happens, it's the only time when the show makes me feel conscious of the fact that it's for little girls, and I tend to lose interest. But enough jibber jabber, onto the episode in question. Right off the bat, it's apparent that they're going with the whole Twilight's not used to flying thing, which would be totally fine, except that she was using them just fine before.
Yeah, that
whatever.
was a little bit weird,
Spike is
but I can
annoying
see
as
why they
always.
did it.
And in the scene when they're getting out the elements of harmony, Rainbow Dash says, "just like old times," which for some reason bothers me. I mean,
Okay.
has it really been that long since they last used them? I know the show's been away for a year, but in continuity, it can't have been more than a month or two, so why would you say "just like old times"?
I
Seems
guess,
like that line was
yeah.
written more from the perspective of the viewers than from the characters themselves. Oh my god, I'm nitpicking.
Yeah,
This is how it starts, people. You make an OC, you start an analysis channel, and within minutes, you've already gone full spurg, picking things apart that don't really matter and taking everything way too seriously like an obsessive nutcase. Oh god, why did I start this channel? This way madness lies. Fuck fucking fuck! The
Jesus.
episode looks fantastic.
The fuck
These
was
action
that?
scenes are like wowie zowie, zazz blammy mataz, and there's a really great use of lighting. You get the sense that the animators were like, okay, this show's been around for a few years now. Everyone knows we're the best looking cartoon around. Fuck it, let's turn it up a notch. It's really
Yeah.
almost movie quality. It reminds me of the kind of technical leap that you usually see anytime a popular cartoon gets a movie made for it, and all of a sudden everything looks a little bit more detailed and shaded. Which is ironic, because My Little Pony did have a movie, and it looked like shit. But I suppose when you have character designs like this, there's only so much you can polish a turd. There is one part of the episode that really bothers me, though, and that's in this flashback scene where Celestia single-handedly uses the elements of harmony to banish Luna to the moon.
Well,
What?
What did you think would
If
happen?
Celestia can use the elements of harmony by herself, then what was the point of there being 6 ponies in the first place? Isn't it sort of implied that using the elements of harmony takes a little, harmony? Like people working together or believing in each other or something? Later in the episode, it shows Celestia and Luna using them together, and that sort of makes sense. There's 2 of them, they're sisters, they're working together. But if that's not even necessary, and just one powerful alicorn alone can use them all by herself, then why are they even called the elements of harmony? Who named them that? Did Celestia just call them that because it sounded cool? Has the whole series been based on lies? Why didn't she use the elements to defeat Nightmare Moon by herself in the pilot? Was she really willing to risk the safety of Equestria on the vain gambit that Twilight would make friends worthy of harnessing the elements
Nobody
between them?
knows.
If the elements can be used by just one alicorn,
The elements
what
are a
makes the
weird
main
thing,
6
okay?
special? Were they destined to wield the elements? If they were destined to wield them, then doesn't that imply that some degree of cooperation between different ponies is necessary? Isn't that the whole reason the show's called Friendship is Magic? If friendship is magic and the final element is magic, then doesn't that mean that the final element is also friendship? How can
Yeah.
friendship be harnessed by one person? How does that make sense? How does it make sense
It
to send Twilight
doesn't.
away? How do they think they're going to use the elements without her? Why is there a stupid-looking CG crocagator? Why is Pinky so flanderized? What is that seatbelt connected to? And what is wrong with this woman's face?
Oh my god! What's wrong with your face?
Discord plays a big part in the episode, and his character development continues to mirror that of the character he's based on, Q, gradually taking on the role of an ally, but still testing the limits of everyone's patience. Every scene he's in is great, and at the end it turns out that he was behind everything all along. I like that they didn't go down the same old route of having some lame, barely thought-out new villain character. Discord explains that the cause of the current disaster was some seeds that he planted a zillion years ago in his more villainous days. I like that they put effort into keeping Discord somewhat gray. I think the instant face turn and keep calm and flutter on had a lot of us worried that they were going to have him shaking hands and kissing babies from now on, but thankfully he's still a mischievous prick who laughs at everyone's suffering and thinks they're all a bunch of idiots, while still helping in his own way.
Yeah.
Which, come to think
Which is
of it,
awesome.
is a lot like my relationship to you people. Bronies are the most easily offended people. Why do bronies have to ruin everything? Fucking bronies, I hate them! Oh my god, My Little Pony ruined my life! The plot is resolved on a pretty interesting note that sort of shakes up the formula. Twilight restores the Tree of Harmony by giving up the elements, with the moral being that real friendships will stand the test of time even as life takes you down different paths, which is probably one of the most important morals the show has touched on so far. After she restores the tree, it sprouts a plant from which Twilight is presented a mystical little lockbox with 6 keyholes. This is left unresolved, so it appears the show is getting its first season-long arc. Well played,
Indeed.
Megan. You have my
Well
attention.
played.
And so,
Megan
my final
McCarthy.
verdict is promising.
Promising. Nice.
A little smiley face. The episode itself was not bad at all, and the way it ends leaves me optimistic about Season 4 and eager to see where it goes. The series has certainly had its strikes and gutters so far, but it's not dead yet. And as for Princess Twilight, well, she's had her ups and she's had her downs. She's had her smiles and she's had her frowns, but still I think she should be crowned
The King of Limbo.
Onwards to Season 4, and I'll be with you freaks for wherever the track takes us, because in the words of the great philosopher Barrett Wallace, there ain't no getting off of this train we're on. I'm going to be doing these reviews weekly now for as long as I possibly can until I lose my mind, and I can almost guarantee it's only going to get stupider from here. So go ahead and subscribe to this channel if you will, so you can see every step of my slow descent into madness. Woo!
I'm grounded in Horseshoe.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, that was nice. I like his style. First of all, I do agree with him on pretty much every point. I'm not. Yeah, the elements of harmony have always been weird, and no, I don't think we will ever completely understand them. I think they are kind of plot hole in themselves, if you know what I mean. I stopped questioning them a long time ago, but other than that, yeah, I completely agree with him. Or at least I can see. Yeah, I pretty much agree with him. I now know more than he did back then, but yeah, still, that doesn't really change a lot. I like his style. I like his humor. We have not seen a lot of his humor, I think, but from the few parts I have seen, I like it. I think this is a cool guy, and I am looking forward to watching more of his reviews. Yeah, he's better at the reviewing thing than I will ever be, which is not hard because I suck at reviewing, which is the reason why I don't do reviews. Bada bada. Yeah, I don't know. That outro though. That drowning in horseshoes sounded very familiar. Very familiar. Either I've seen a joke in, for example, YTP or something, which I doubt, or I have probably really did see a couple of his videos. I'm pretty sure that's it, because now that I've heard only that outro. The other things, no, I couldn't remember any of the other stuff, so I don't think I've seen this particular video, but that outro, that I'm drowning in horseshoes. That felt very familiar, very much familiar. So I'm assuming I've watched a couple of his videos. I don't know which it were, and I'll probably be reacting to him and uploading them without even noticing that I've already watched them. But yeah, just to be honest, there's probably some of his videos that I've seen already. So yeah, I don't know, what can I say? That's pretty much everything I have, so I'm gonna end the episode right here. I hope you guys like this little commentary, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.